You find yourself doing prostitution, you find yourself fornicating, you find yourself doing every evil thing.
He created narratives about all of us. Oh, you know, this one's come, they've got a problem with men. Promiscuous.
Leave it in the church. Harlot must be delivered. Out!
I was a virgin, so I didn't understand what this last thing was all about.
It was the worst decision I've ever made going there. I will never experience fear like it, ever.
Everybody wanted to know how he got his power, but the story was just like vapor.
There's a witch doctor here. You are not a pastor, but you call yourself pastor because you use evil power.
The world needs to be awakened to the truth of who TB Joshua was.
My dad, he had fear. He had fear, constant fear. He was very afraid that someone would speak up, turn around and make him answer to those things that he had done.
Okay, now, a lot of things has been going on concerning TB Joshua. And I asked myself, why didn't they bring this thing up when he was alive? Why now that he's dead, all these things are going up, or rather coming up about him? So now, because we all know how he performed miracles when he was alive, we all know the kind of miracles he does, how charitable he was, how generous, gentle, humble, and everything. So now, seeing some videos, seeing some people confessing or testifying to his bad deeds, I was like, I don't know if from now onwards, if I should stop going to church, or I don't know, because it seemed to lead that those things. I was like, a lot is happening, a lot, I swear that, because I saw majority of people crying, people that called themselves his disciples when he was alive, and some said he was a rapist that usually rape young girls from age of 17, 18, that he loves them young. You understand? And also, he masturbates. Like, they even say he's a gay. Because there's a particular video that I watched, which I'm going to post the video too, about two boys. They said they served him. They were 17 years when he picked them up. They said he usually masturbated them. And he, with his eye, the way he chats people and everything, he will hypnotize you. You will not even know what you are doing. So now one of the disciples, he said, his name is Ekpoma somebody, said he personally told him that he want to use the white, that is the Oyibo people, to achieve his dream, his aim. And he says that the Oyibo people, when during the days of his forefathers, they enslaved his forefathers. So now he's going to bring the Oyibo to his church to enslave them. And also I saw a particular video where the Oyibos, even ladies, including women, young girls, there were more people building that synagogue church. I saw it. I was like, really? Does it mean there's no workers or architecture people that will build the houses for the church for him? Why the young people, why the white men, the ladies carrying cement, blocks and everything? I was like, God. Then he said, and also, if a lady came out to say that is she's TB Joshua's daughter, that TB Joshua she was betted or given birth to out of wedlock. So now TB Joshua hated her with so much passion, like he will order people to beat her up. That most times they will lock her up in the room for like 6 months. She will not come out. Like everything, a lot of bad things were just going on. Spread that is an aquatic man. He uses spiritual powers to do those miracles. There is not a man of God. There is a man of Satan. That is what they say though. Don't be me talk. That is wetin they talk. So I say make I bring to your notice. So what do you have now to say? Do you believe that TB Joshua is an occultic man? Do you believe that all the miracles he performed, they were real? Or do you believe that he paid people for those miracles? Because now I don't know what else to believe. I don't know where to stand. I don't even know. Like my head is banging. I don't even know. I don't know what else to believe. I swear I don't know. Like, okay, then there was this particular video that I watched also, that they always visit there every night. They call that place a prayer house, but it's not a prayer house. Now inside that prayer house, it has a lot of pictures, and those pictures were mostly ladies. Real ladies. Say if you're not seeking for one miracle, you're seeking for a husband. My dears, I will advise people, stop running from God's church to another. Our church will not go give you a husband though. Now God. So okay, now imagine those people that he called his disciples. They have their pictures locked up in a particular room. They call that place his prayer house. Then those pictures now, he will use a knife and be piercing each of the pictures, and he will wear red gown that will be touching his ankle. Then he will be going anti-clockwise, going around the pictures. He will be chanting, have mercy on us, forgive us, Lord, have mercy on us, forgive us, Lord. I was like, so what are those pictures doing? What does this signify? Then those pictures that he normally uses knife to pierce them, what does those things stand for? To me, I believe those things, it means that those people, they are in serious bondage. Like, once you step into that synagogue, there is no going back for you. Because there's a particular video I also watched where he was preaching. He told them that any or every worldly relationship you have with your family, with your friends, anybody, you have to disconnect yourself from them. He will make you an enemy to your family, your friends. You cannot even communicate with anybody. Once you're in that church, that synagogue church of the all nation, there is no going back for you. You will stay there, you will serve him all your life. Okay, there was a woman that said that she lived there 14 good years. She doesn't communicate with her family. She doesn't, I don't know, like a lot of things. So now, I don't know what to say in this particular thing that is ongoing. I don't know, but to me, I would advise you should stop seeking miracle from one place to another. Because all these people, I think they will worsen your situation. Your condition will get worse. In like, how do you even differentiate between the good and the bad one? That's just the problem. That's just the problem. Hey God, to help your children. Like, do all of these things. Okay, now, inside that synagogue, they say the 5-story building is true. He has a 5-bedroom apartment. That the wife doesn't even have access to that room. His wife does not have access to that room. They always tell the disciples that Satan uses his wife to set him up, or Satan normally uses the wife to come and seduce him. They don't want to be seduced. That is in the spiritual work. What does that mean? Then, since you know you are doing a spiritual work, or you don't want to have anything with a woman, why did you get married at the first place? Okay, the same Satan where you talk, say, when they use your wife, they seduce you. Now that same women, now then they sleep with, they rape them. Okay, and in that video again, I saw they said that he normally wear white boxers, white underwear. So before he wears those things, he will pour honey inside those pants before he put them on. So now I ask, what does that signify? What does that mean? Like, hey God, oh Jesus, all in the name of Christianity, all in the name of performing miracle. So my dear brothers and sisters in the Lord, I advise us all. In fact, I don't know. If you're a Christian, and a true Christian at that, always pray for spirit of discernment. Pray for spirit of direction. Pray, see, if you go to any church, and your spirit does not accept that place, my dear, leave. Once you step to faith in any church or any ministry or organization, and because most times our spirit do tells us things, but out of ignorance or anything, we will not listen, we will not even pay attention, because we are seeking for miracle, because we want God to do 1 or 2 for us, then you delay that ban on more. So to avoid such, once you go and you step your faith in any organization or any ministry, be it anywhere, and your spirit does not accept that place, stand up and leave. It will not cost you a thing. Like now, I'm a proudly Zionite. Yes. See, any day that I wake up like this, and my mind will tell me, stop going to Zion, I will stop. I will learn it again, I will stop. But for now, my spirit accepts them, because a lot of God has done a lot of things for me in Zion ministry. Yes, I will say again and again, Evangelist Chukwuebuka Nziobi is a true man of God. Yes, I beat my chest and said that he's a true man of God. Yes, a lot of miracle things I asked God to do for me, which he did, even without anything. But God, I don't know. I think my little piece of advice, I'll just place the video. Just watch the video. Then you can see for yourself. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to talk about. Just watch the video. Then you tell me what you yourself you think about them.
It's very important for me to speak to the world. I am using it as a platform of confession. What I was doing then was against God.
I remember one day, TB Joshua, he called for me. He allowed me on the road. We went so far. There was a prayer hut I had never seen before.
So in that room, it's our duty to make sure that we own a certain incense there. If he's going to enter there, that place must be filled with smoke.
We do normally have our meetings in the night. You trust me with the assignment he's giving me.
It's just candles everywhere, pictures.
All the disciples' pictures, we pour it on the floor. His own picture is not there. His wife's picture is not there. It's only the disciples.
He will wear a red garment, plain red. The garment is long down to his ankle. And he will hold a sword in his hand. Those pictures, he will place the sword directly on the face. It will be pierced through and it will be pinned down there.
They are in bondage, spiritually and physically. This is what you have done to people. Ilé ayé gbóná mọ́ wọn. Wọn mọ nǹkan tán lè ṣe mọ́ wọn mọ bí tán lọ. Wọ́n wà ní àhámọ́.
You just move around this prayer room and you move in an anti-clockwise way.
Holding this sword, going around, oh Lord, forgive us, oh Lord, forgive us, oh Lord, forgive us. Have mercy on us, have mercy on us.
I've never seen this kind of thing before. Everything about his prayer room is photos. People's photo. And I can tell you, they are mostly ladies.
What he did was all intentional. He was doing all those sexual activities for something spiritual.
Satan knows everything that people cannot know. TB Joshua is not any man of God. He's a man of evil.
There was a system in there that he used to abuse these women. He's the one that crafted the building of his apartment. He designed it. The whole building was just designed to keep secret. Multiple doors, multiple entries and exits. The staircase you can use to get to his 5-story was like 4. I call a lady, Prophet wants to see you. He will tell you the specific staircase that this person should come.
He would always tell you which entrance to take, which door to get into.
You can ask the ladies to come through any of the door, so people don't see them.
He would always ask you, when you come, did anybody see you? You'd be like, no, sir. Then he would rape me again. It was a process, a very nasty cycle.
We couldn't see it right under our nose. He designed a system for deceiving all of us disciples.
A lot of women were being abused by this man. I had no idea. I thought I was the only one.
I didn't know that that thing had happened to anybody else.
They were all in the same system.
This is a system whereby you have nobody to talk to. And there was nothing I could do.
We, the 5-story builders, are the ones covering him. These are children of 16, 17 years. He kept all of us in slavery. Total, absolute slavery.
Almost every day, TB Joshua have girls in his room.
If I'm going to count in a week, seeing these things like 4 to 5 times in a week.
Every week?
Yes, every week.
Rape became like a normal, terrifying thing that he would do. It's like you are an animal being slaughtered.
He would be calling girls in one after the other. I stayed there almost 14 years. They will be in thousands.
Watch your screen. Watch your screen. You are going to deliver a baby boy. In the mighty name of Jesus.
We used to film women giving birth live. Somebody used to paint a picture that he loves children, but behind the closed doors, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
I had 3 abortions at a synagogue. And from speaking to other women, I'm not the only one.
If any of us got pregnant, he said, you cannot betray the man of God. We have to do something about it. Women that he rapes, he forces them into abortion. I never had a choice whether I could keep a potential child or not. I felt like I didn't own my body.
You know it. You skip your first period, you skip your second period, and you have to talk. It would all done in secrecy. You'd be taken by one of these elder moms to this clinic of his.
I witnessed a lot of abortions. Lots of abortions. It can't be counted. They started doing it inside the synagogue. There's a place they call medical department.
We went out through the back door of his office. We went downstairs.
There's an area that visitors would never see. You're given a concoction to drink, you get sick, or they put these metal pieces in your vagina and they extract whatever, and you don't know whether they're pulling out your womb or something's going wrong.
She was squeezing my stomach and I had to push all those things. He was saying, out, out, out.
Sometimes things go wrong. One of them almost died inside the synagogue.